Hey guys, and welcome back to Farm Three Houses on the channel, guys. So today, I got back from my vacation almost about I think 6 days ago, and I have not done a video since before vacation, since the update video. I've not made one since the update video, and it's been pretty crazy. So I had a day of rest, and then I had a day of going to the fair and doing a lot of other stuff, and I haven't felt like doing a video because I've just been busy and I don't want to doing YouTube videos, but I am back and now I feel energized and ready to do more YouTube videos for you guys. So we are here and we are going to play this game, and I'm excited to see what happens in this game. So if you guys are excited, please smash the like button down below for us, because we know it's very appreciated, and I'm gonna get going. So, who's excited for more of this game? I know I am. I am more than ready for this game, guys. I'm more than ready for this, to figure out how this game ends. I don't know, it's gonna take a while to end the game, because obviously we're not even...
As all of you have committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel, unlawful entry, the attempted assassination of the Archbishop, an attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church. You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the Church. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No! This isn't what we were told would happen! We've been deceived!
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands. May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait! Please! The goddess would never forgive you for our execution!
Monster! We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
Oh, crap.
That's that, I suppose. The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It was all the Western Church's doing. That masked knight who led the attack somehow managed to disappear without a trace.
The Church of Seros clearly isn't as unified as it would hope to appear. It seems the bishop of the Western Church was always opposed to the church being ruled centrally from Garreg Mach. Perhaps they hope to remove the Archbishop in order to completely strip the Central Church of its authority.
Ah, that's right. Geralt mentioned that you were raised without any exposure to the Church. In order to function more efficiently, the Church of Seros is split into several smaller entities. The Central Church is the largest, and leads the organization from Garreg Mach.
The Western Church extends from Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lenato rebelled, into the far west. They can be found just beyond the most renowned stronghold of the kingdom, the fortress city of Arian Road.
It seems the Knights have been tasked with subduing the leaders of the Western Church. We may be given the opportunity to help them with their mission.
To think, our own professor was born in Fodlan, and yet knew nothing of the church. I never imagined explaining something so basic to an instructor of mine. You're something of a special case, are you not?
How strange that the Archbishop would ask someone like that to lead her students. There's clearly more to that decision than we know.
Lady Rhea is pretty scary sometimes. But to execute that whole group, just like that? It seems harsh, even for her.
If one of us does something bad, I wonder what she would do to us!
Professor, do you agree with the Archbishop's actions?
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
The Archbishop lives. Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Saros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the crest stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power. Even without the crest stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Oh crap!
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible. The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Good. I believe I will enjoy this a great deal.
Oh god! What is that guy thinking of doing? I don't know. I'm gonna turn on the light because
I cannot thank you enough
light,
for
I like
defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum, and especially for protecting the Sword of the Creator. That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession. It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait! Do you truly mean to give the Sword of the Creator to this stranger? Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily, even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Vodland would be consumed by war. Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Saros over 1,000 years ago. When Vodland was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the Sword of the Creator. Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Vodland. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Saint Saros was forced to destroy him. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith, Sedith. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the Sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new master.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea. There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
The Sword of the Creator? The King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last. And I really can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you? Is that a fact? I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery. And there is one more thing that has been plaguing me. The Sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen. Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name? Yes, her! The Sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way. It bears a hole, where something should have been, but is no more. I despise not knowing what is going on. It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you. I must. Whatever comes to pass, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
Well, that's pretty cool, I guess. I guess it's pretty cool. Why is it taking so long to load? I don't know. I don't know. I wonder why it's taking so long to load. But the game's pretty fun. No, new brothers to explore the monastery. What? Ooh. New places to explore the monastery. Cool.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lands of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier. This skirmish involves a holy relic, and is therefore more than a single noble is capable of resolving. The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. A thief with a hero's relic is worrisome, but with you at our side, I'm certain we can handle him. After all, you have the Sword of the Creator. It was allegedly wielded by Nemesis, the King of Liberation. If the legends are true, you hold the power to stand against entire armies. A band of thieves should be nothing. Even the most elite Imperial forces or the Knights of Seros could not hope to defeat you. I'm just marveling at the potential. Besides, your power does not lie solely in the Sword of the Creator. You are stronger and more terrifying than you realize. Professor, when we leave the monastery, will you still think of yourself as my teacher? Never mind. I'm being thoughtless with my words. For now, let's just focus on the problem at hand.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately.
What?
Specifically, that you are able to awaken the Sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me. that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess.
Ooh, forgot the
Your ability to wield the sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Ooh, sounds intriguing.
Thank you.
I'll give a flowers, why not? You're curious to know. Why not? Why not go for a visit?
Save.
What the?
A ghost, perhaps? No, that is surely not the case. What is that look upon your face? I am no ghost, if that is what was on your mind.
I have no go to that part of that mind.
No. Who's there? Professor, what are you doing here? Oh? Perhaps I was talking in my sleep. Oh, so you heard me then. Yes, it was a nightmare. I've had them since I was a child. Stupid, pointless dreams I can't control. It's terribly frustrating. Just my childhood. A time before I had realized who I was destined to become. I had a feeling you'd say that. I suppose I could try, but only if you swear not to tell a soul. I appreciate it. I dream of my older brother, paralyzed, helpless. My older sister crying for help that never came. The youngest babbling words beyond meaning. I see my family dying slowly, waiting in the darkest depths for a glimmer of light. I once had 10 siblings, 8 older and 2 younger. Such a large family, and yet I became the heir to the throne. Do you know why? Every last one of them was crippled by disease, or lost their mind, or died. I was the only one left who could inherit the throne. Things kept getting worse. The darkness kept getting darker. In the end, I was the only one who survived. The nightmares are a reminder to never forget, to never allow such terrible things to happen again. Even now, I'm the only one who can carry the weight of the Adrestian Empire. The future of the Empire, of everything, depends on me. I shared more than I intended to. I suppose there's something in the air tonight. I've never told anyone about my past before. Please, forget I said anything. Sleep well, my teacher.
Oh? I'd like to explore the monastery. Well, I would love to explore the monastery, please. Thank you. Why are you...
A stone? A stone. understand. Yet, as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me? Or is it you?
I think it's you. You're just a creepy little girl. Yeah. Hey, the doggy! I didn't know dogs were in this game. Oh, cool. So we're gonna go over here, guys. We're gonna go over here.
So. Ah, Professor. Gerald was looking for you. It seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around. I have something to ask of you. I have something to ask of you.
To the battlefield.
Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago. He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
Oh.
Don't you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange? Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery.
Knight's Hall. Go over to the Knight's Hall, everyone. I don't know.
Oh, Gerald? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so you'll probably find him there.
What?
I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet Sedith knows.
Are you kidding me? So I have to be the one to run all the way around. Okay then. Oh, that's something that that's a beautiful by now. Where the heck do I go? Get over here.
We're back. Ah, the graveyard. Of course I know it. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is? Very well.
Now you can really look at it on your map. I've traveled to this location. So.
Professor. Oh.
Go! Ah! The graveyard's so close to them, but she didn't know where the heck it was.
I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave. Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most and she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you, but she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
I'll do about with him. Why not?
Practice yields results. Well done. You have my thanks.
Fast out of this location. Okay. Who's ready to fast travel? Who is ready? I got an Emblem. Is there any more stuff around here that I can see? No, really.
Why is that fish so still? Wait, is it swimming sideways? Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten. Ah, Professor, you are so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I'm certain my brother would disapprove. Might you help me with a favor? Might you help me with a favor?
Yeah, I'll help you with a favor, why not? I'll help anyone with a favor. Goody. I feel like I want to go to the cathedral. Just so I can, this is pretty interesting. I think I'm a wolf on my hand. There's a wolf on my hand.
Well...
There, I think I got it
You have helped me so much.
Okay. That was pretty simple.
Need something?
Oh, wait.
See you
what?
again
I
soon.
have points.
Need something? This one? You're all set. This one? You're all set.
Okay.
This one? You're all this one?
Points. Goodness gracious. Okay.
This one? You're all set.
Okay.
This one? You're this one?
Okay.
You're all set. This one? You're all set. This one? You're all set.
Okay, so I can do
This
two
one?
more on each one. On each of them.
You're all set. This one?
One more on this one.
You're all set.
And then I can do two more on this one.
This one? You're all set. This one?
Okay.
You're all set.
No, I don't have
See you
enough.
again soon.
I don't have enough money. I don't have enough XP to do anything else. Okay, that's how to this location. Thank you very much.
I could use your help.
help me out?
Oh, wait a second.
Right.
Wait a second, I found something.
Professor!
To the blacksmith.
Knew I could count on you.
Okay,
Hey there.
I reported to the blacksmith.
Is this it? There you go.
The cutting bow plus. What?
Come back anytime.
I've got a cutting bow plus here.
What do you require?
So.
Do you want to hire this battalion? You can rely. Do you want to hire this?
Great to...
Okay.
Do you want to hire this?
We've got...
Do you want to hire this? Do you want to?
Leave it all.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want to hire? Nice to.
Cool. So I got one.
Farewell.
I got one for everyone. Then. That's cool. So. This is so tough. So hard to drift it. You go to the second floor of that. I think I do. I don't know. I don't know. This is honestly like very hard.
I am trusting you. You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe in you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you. May I ask a favor of you? You must, however, you will...
Well, I'll train.
You must be, however, you will...
I don't want to train any more than that.
How are you managing the Sword of the Creator? No problems? You will need the sword's power on your next mission.
You have 2 years doing some herbs.
I am Professor. I am sorry, Professor. Nurse, her face.
End your battle on my good way. Head out to the battlefield. Give 2 of your students some herbs. Well, it seems like they want... It seems like they want me to give... It seems like there's something over here. And check lava. You don't sweat.
I'm not secretly eating cake. Okay, what's Bernie doing right now? Oh, fine. You got me. But keep it a secret, alright? I've been looking for this. Thank you.
Okay. And then this person. Over here. Over here. I don't know. Where am I going?
Sweet, we sincerely hope the saints' coffins were not dead. Were you using magic? I'll gladly take it.
Thank you.
I appreciate your effort. So, you have a teacher? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you,
I'll give you an ancient coin. I don't care. I'll give you an ancient coin.
Professor, if you're heading to the kingdom, I would recommend taking a coat. It's chilly, even at this time of year. It also rains a fair bit. Don't get caught up there without protection, or you're sure to catch a cold.
Okay. Oh, feather. And then...
Hello.
Professor, please leave Sylvain alone for the time being. The thing is, the bandit's leader who stole the relic is Sylvain's disinherited older brother. Yes.
Oh, crap! I did not see that coming.
Hail, Professor. If I may introduce myself, I am Gilbert. My life has been spent as a dedicated knight. I am to accompany you on your assignment. I may have slowed a step in recent years, but I pledge to you the full extent of my abilities.
Cool!
Now, Professor, the pleasure is all mine, I assure you.
Cool! I like you. I would do something of you. Who cares? I'll go do some planning of you. You seem awesome.
I have heard that someone from House Gautier, one of the Kingdom of Fargus's noble families, is causing some sort of commotion. What a complete disgrace to the nobility.
I completely agree with you, dude. I completely agree.
Hey.
I completely agree with you, dude.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
I would be liking that greatly.
I'd be liking that greatly. What? So... Oh.
Well, I had fun today. Of course. Oh! Hello, Professor. Were you watching that? Yes. Is there a problem with that? Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever, after all. I must look to the future. As a man, you may not feel so rushed about these things, but I know my beauty will eventually fade. You? Really? I never would have guessed. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys. This is for my future. You have no right to object. I very much want to find a good partner here at the Academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life.
Is that really what you want?
Finding someone to take care of me? Of course it is. Who could ask for anything more? Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but I won't have you interfering with my life plans. Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age. That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor? I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing. Or did you really just consider spending your whole life with me? If you did, that actually makes me... It makes me happy. I had no idea you might look at me that way. You've gotten awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you? If so, I'm very, very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later, Professor.
Perfect! Perfect!
What the?
Hi, who just said hi? I do want to listen to that. I do want to listen. I want 12, and I want 12, and I want 12, and I want 12. What? Oh, that's so many white 12 that I've got. Okay. Next, so many white 12 that I've got. Okay.
Hello there.
let's watch some support stuff.
Petra, would you pause a moment?
Yes? Are you wanting something?
I was observing your spear work, and I wonder if you don't think your transitions are sloppy. The way you move your arm before a strong thrust hinders your movement and slows your spear on its way back. It leaves a rather large opening.
Which arm? My left or right?
I think the right... No, actually it's both. It's something about the way you move your elbows.
I am not understanding. Can you show me, please?
Demonstrate? No, I'd hate to get sweat all over my book.
But I must correct this. Please. Or are you unable to do, and you can only teach?
I am more of a theorist than a practitioner. I advise and you implement. Very simple.
Then, please advise again.
It's all quite simple. Sometimes you make a big stab downwards, right? Before that, you lift up. At that point, you sort of let the tension go and stop. It ruins the momentum of the stab.
How can I be lifting up with no unnecessary moving?
It's the arm movement that's extraneous. Calculate the locus of the spear and the elasticity of your muscles.
Locus? Elasticity? Can you not just be showing me? Please. If you are showing me, I will learn it with quickness.
I won't waste your time with such demonstrations. You're a smart one, Petra. You'll sort it out.
I am so confused by you.
Besides, I need to go now. I have a prior appointment to keep.
Linhart only likes talking. It is on myself to prevail.
I'm as confused as you all. Yeah, I'm as confused as you all. I'm like as confused as she is. I don't know. So guys, if you guys enjoyed today's Fire Emblem Three Houses episode, please smash that button down below for us because you know it is very appreciated. And I'm gonna get about. See you guys next time. Bye guys.